So do you have to be living together with your spouse or fiance to be able to file your immigration case? Hi, I'm attorney Megan Pastrana of Immigration for Couples, and my firm is dedicated exclusively to helping couples across the nation and across the world and navigating the U.S. immigration process. So a question that I was asked earlier this morning by someone is, well, I have to wait to file my case until we are in the same house, we're living in the same location together, right? And I thought that question was so interesting because that's not actually true. And I understand why the person was asking. And I really wanted to make this video to provide some clarity on this topic in particular. There seems to be a rumor out there that that immigration requires you to be living together to prove your relationship and in order for you to file your immigration case. While it's your burden as the applicant to prove to immigration you have a real relationship, proof that you're living together is just one factor that immigration takes into consideration. There's a lot of different reasons that a couple might be living apart. So first and foremost, in fiance and spouse visa cases, quite frequently, frankly, this is a couple who the United States citizen is in the US and the fiance or spouse is living in another country. That's just the nature of that process. So immigration expects that. And then in adjustment of status cases where the couple typically is living together, there can still be reasons that a couple would be living apart. Sometimes individuals might work in the medical field, for example, or they might still be students and their job or their education requires them to be in two different states. So the short answer is no, you don't have to be living together to start your immigration case. However, you will want to prove that you have a real relationship through other evidence and also have a clear reason why you're not living together at this present moment. If you'd like to learn more about the immigration process, I invite you on over to our resource center. It's a free resource center at immigrationforcouples.com. And we have a free relationship evidence guide that dives into even more detail in this topic of proving your relationship to immigration. Thanks so much for watching.